I don't think any Nigerian currently is talking about who is defecting or who is not defecting. But what we're talking is about the insecurity of this nation. Yeah. The APC government has failed. They have failed in providing employment. They have failed in securing lives and property. And they have failed to even what they swore to uphold. Today, dollars has skyrocketed. It was not what they promised us. Secondly, they are pronouncing projects that are not there. I give you an example. Ogwashuku Dam is part of what APC government is claiming to have completed. Please, that is my federal constituency. There is nothing like completing Ogwashuku Dam. But they have chosen it as part of, so you have projects that do not exist. Propaganda. And they claim that they have completed it. So we should be bothered about those things. We should be bothered about our children going to school and being able to be given quality education, which APC government has failed. We should be bothered about our children that are being kidnapped on a daily basis. Yes. So we shouldn't be bothered about whether somebody is defective. What we are talking about is what is bothering Nigerians, that APC government has failed. And it should be said. Insecurity, none of us, if you're going, you must look for police. Should that be what should be happening? That was not the foundation our founding fathers laid before this country. So let's focus on the truth. You all know that there is no government.
And we can also add that we challenge the APC government to do something about our children that are in the bush, from Niger State to Kebbi State to Katsina State and to Kaduna State. So look at the number of children that are being used. And I think that when we talk about failure, there is another name for failure. APC is another name for what? Failure.
And in addition to that, let it be on record that APC's government has not been able to surpass the megawatts of electricity as left by PDP government. Today we are below 4,000. We left above 4,000 when we left. And today we do not have that. That's one. All the grid stations, the transmission line that were left, with all the excess borrowings during the government of PDP, we were able to ensure that Paris Club wrote off some of our debts. Today they have reaccumulated. So we have a very failed government. That is the truth. Thank you.
Leader, sir. Last question. Thank you. It's okay. My name is Elumelu. I report for Vanguard. I want clarification, sir. You have said something about...
there's a vacancy. We do consultations, and the consultations are ongoing. And I believe that in the shortest possible time, a nomination must be made. It will be made. That's not a problem. Secondly, the man from Son talked about number. I think you will only get to know about the number when we are on the floor of the Senate and on the House when there is voting, if it comes to that point. And so, at the moment, I think that we are very certain that we are going to prevail. Finally, about your 2023, when we say that we support the governor's position, I think that that is also part of the support. We don't have to write everything that they have also said. I think there were it's about 21 or so point resolution. So that does not need to be. I think that what is important at the moment is for us to be able to be part and parcel of having a better union. And to have a better union, it means that the basis for which we are going to come into power must be right. So the electoral process must be right. And we are very, very concerned in making sure that the electoral process is as free and as credible and as transparent as possible. Thank you.
How true is it that some of you are being intimidated, like some of your former governors, to leave the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress? Are senators and House of Rep members in PDP also being intimidated?
Intimidation is a part and parcel of the APC government. But some of us are not bothered about intimidation. And we don't see what is in APC for anybody to go there now. And I think that at the end of the day, your constituents will always be the people to tell you how you're going to move. My constituents from Abia South Senatorial District are what Igbo say, Urochim, with where we are. They don't need any intimidation to take us anywhere.
Whether he likes APC
Thank you.
as he